Hi everyone, it's Joanne and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making these specimen cards for my Wildflower Journal. I showed you all the pages the last time. I cut out all my ephemera pieces and bits. They're all in here. So this whole thing's full of all my pieces. I cut them all with my paper trimmer while I was watching TV last night, so it was pretty easy. But these are going to be a cute little addition, and I microwaved the flowers, and I'll show you how I did that in a second. Let me put this aside. So all I did was I took a piece of copy paper, folded it in half. I put some paper towel down. I put my flowers down. I put paper towel down on top. I closed up the sandwich. And then I put, I have a glass rectangle pan on top. I microwaved it for 30 seconds. Checked it. 30 seconds. Checked it. 15 seconds. So some of them came out great, others not so much. Now what I do notice is my paper towels have these ridges, and therefore my flowers have these ridges. So, you know, that's the way it is, and it's okay. So what I did was I went into my stash of free, well, this was an extra piece from the kit. I love this piece. But these are just from my free downloads. Yeah, I look up free vintage paper, and I just print it out, and I have a pretty big stack, and I didn't have to go far to get some really cool papers. I think I'm going to do this one. So these are, I believe, six, yeah, around 6. That one looks a little bigger, by 4.5. Actually, they're 6.5 by 4.5. This one's a little shorter because I probably had to cut off. I probably had to trim a little on the side. And then it's scored at 3.25. All right. So if you don't have a score, it's okay. Just fold it in half. And then I made a little template, which is 2 by 3. And that's what I'm going to cut out my little window with. And I'm just going to eye it up. I'm not really going to measure, although I can kind of get it in the center, I think, here. And I'm going to draw around with a pencil. All right, hopefully that's pretty straight. It doesn't look super straight. Let me fix this, because I think it's kind of important to be straight. I'm not so worried about that space, but I am a little more worried about it being straight. So I'm going to take my X-Acto knife, or take your craft knife. I'm even going to try to eye this up a little more here. And I'm just going to cut out this center. I really should have a metal ruler. I need to buy one or order one. But I'm just using the plastic one for now because that's what I have. And the last time it didn't go through both pieces of paper. So let me see if this time it did. All right, the top one's done. Now I'm going to save this because this is so cute. It would make a nice little tag or just something in my journal. And then I'm going to cut out this other one here, the bottom. Making it as straight as I can. If it's a little off, it doesn't matter. It's the beauty of a junk journal, which I have to embrace because I'm a very in my collaging and everything, I'm very kind of straight. Some people embrace wonky a little better than me. So I'm trying to loosen it up a little. All right, let me get this thing cut right here. At this point, I can probably just go in the groove and get it. All right, and that pops out. Again, I'm going to save that. It's a little off, you can tell, but it's okay. I mean, I can try to make the window a little bigger to get it a little straighter, which maybe I'll do, because that might drive me a little crazy. After I just said I'm going to embrace the wonky, I'm not embracing the wonky. So, all right, hopefully you're not getting my head in the way. All right, it is way over here, so I may actually take a little bit off of the side here and make it a little more even. Even though my, I'm at a loss for words at the moment. My little template is 2x3. I mean, there's nothing set in stone that says this needs to be 2x3. All right. So let me get the bottom piece. Of course, when I did it on my own, I had none of these issues of being crooked or anything. But because I'm on camera, so that's it. That's the frame. Now, I don't have acetate, but I do save all of my packaging. This was my packaging for my traveler's notebook. So I just went through and picked out a piece of packaging that I thought wasn't really beat up. So there you go, 2 things on my list, acetate and a metal ruler. And hopefully this will be big enough for the space. Let me double check. Yep, it is. So let me just cut this. If I can find my scissors. And it's about that big. All right, I'm gonna need 2 of these. So let me just stick the one down. And you wanna be careful not to get super close to the window because you don't want the glue in the window. So you just wanna come back a little bit away from it and put this down. I think I just got some glue on it, but I'm not going to worry about it. This is the back piece anyway. I'm not going to worry if it's over either, the edge, because I can always cut that off. So there's the one side. Let me cut the other side. Hopefully I cut it big enough, and I did. Now I could have distressed the inside. Maybe I will on this one. Well, that's the back, so no, I'm not going to. And stick this down. So it actually is like this, right? That's the front and that's the back. So make sure you check that before you start sticking your flowers in. Let me put a piece of paper under here. I think you might be able to see a little better. And I just want to check my window and make sure it's clean. Yep. So yeah, I save my cardboard and I save packaging, and I'm glad I did, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this project unless I ran out and bought some acetate. And I was looking at locally and it seemed like it needed to be ordered online. So all right, so I'm going to take a look here on my front, and there is a little purple. So what I think I want to do is use this real pretty one. Maybe I'll put that in the well, they kind of go, they go like that, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to get my general layout down here. And then I'm going to just put a little dab of glue on the back, and it will just disappear. Just rip this a little bit. Oh, that's right. This is the one I made with the stem still on it. That may not work great on this. So I can do this one maybe in the corner. I take a peek. I think I want this underneath. And then I have these. It came in one of the Your Creative Studios. So when I was looking for like little specimen pieces to put to number it, I think I like that. And then maybe this will be underneath. Or how about the little one? We'll stick with the same specimen. That might be cute. All right, let me get this guy down. I should be using my tweezers. And I don't think he is 100% dry. This was the first batch I did, and I could have actually, I think I did 30-30 and not the 15, but I figure he's gonna dry in here. So it'll be okay. And then one of these. And then I think I want this on the top. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think that'll be real pretty. So let me put this one down. Let me use my tweezers. So I do have a lot of flowers that are drying in a book. And as I go, you know, around my daily chores and whatnot, I'm going to really start looking for things. I think that would look good there, like that. Yes. So let me get a little dab of this. And I want some of that negative space, or that blank space, to fill in. That's really pretty. Can you see that? Yeah, I like that. And then I can fill some, I can put a butterfly or something up here. I don't think I want any of the greenery in this. So I think he's kind of okay to close up, honestly. So let me close it. You can round your corners if you want. I'm going to not round them. I didn't on this one. Maybe I will on this one. If I can find the rounder, here it is. Let's do it just for something different. Here's my new rounder. I don't know. I don't think that worked that great. I hope my new corner rounder isn't a fail. No, that time it worked. Because my old corner rounder is definitely a fail. That worked. I think that worked. Let me get this one back in there. I kind of do like the corners rounded. This one doesn't want to cooperate. So there's a remedy for that. And I did notice some of my, I think it's up here, was popping out. I think that's just fine. I do like it rounded, honestly. All right, so I'm going to come in with my distressor. This is the back. Let me, I'm using, of course, Vintage Photo, my go-to. That's the front. Good, I have that on the front. Let me just get in here. And we do a little more on the front, which I thought was the back, but it's not. I think these are so pretty. Oh, I should give a shout out to, of course, Angela Kerr, who created the kit that I'm using for the journal. All right. Yep, this is the front, which is cool because I like the little thing there. So then I want to get, like I want to put a number on the bottom. I pulled out some different things, but I think I'm going to stick with this. I think you'll be a number 1 and you're a number 9. I kind of want something in the background like that. Maybe just the other piece of that. Yeah, I think I'll just use that. So let me just stick this down. It'll look a little uniform, but that's okay. Let me just stick that over here. I'm gonna put the little number sign down. This is a sticker. If I can get it going here. Use my tried and true. Let me see something. Is it down yet? Nope. I can move it over some. And then put this here in the corner. I actually kind of want that down. That. All right, that looks good. And then I kind of wanted a little butterfly, but I don't know if I have a little one. Here's a little one. He just needs to get his guts out. Should I put him up there in the corner? It's too busy right there. I think I'll put him there. Let me just ink them up, get rid of that white. Glue them down. Put them here. All right, then I'm gonna get a little tiny piece of washi. I actually think I have a piece on the side of my desk here from the other one. I'm going to stick this up in this little corner here. Kind of like that. I could put another piece too next to it, but let's see what happens here. I don't want too much, but that's okay. Kind of gives it a little something something there. And then I want to put the eyelet up here, and here's where I always go wrong. I have yet to figure out what I'm doing wrong. All right, this I do kind of want to measure the center. Pull this out. So 1, 2, 3, right in here. All right, what am I doing? Let me just get the, where's that center thing at? Right there. All right. The little hole worked, and here they are. I try every which way, and I just can't get them to work right, so I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. And that one I did right. All right. I think I put the solid one down like that, although I feel a little... Let me try to get in there again. Yep, that one worked, yay! So it's the solid, not the pointy, the solid goes on the top. So this has purple in it. Let me see what I have as far as ribbon goes. So I pretty much have all my supplies in one place now. I don't see purple, but I do have this cool little flowery thing. That would work nice. Let me make sure I don't have purple. Nope. I don't see purple. I have every color known to mankind except the color I'm looking for. I also have this like gray. I think I'm gonna use this. Let me see. See how this goes. I think it kind of goes. It's definitely not purple. I have this. I think it kind of goes. I hope the lighting isn't fooling me. I mean, I certainly can pull this off if I have to. All right. And then close this up. And we're all done. So that's 2 cards, and I have more flowers picked, so I'm going to go dry them in my microwave because I don't want to waste them, or I'll just stick them in a book or something, which is actually what I might do. All right. So here's card number 2, card number 1, and card number 2. I love these. Aren't they so cute? And I do like the rounded edges. I may go back and round these edges, honestly. I think I'm going to. So I'll do that off camera. As always, thank you for watching. I love your comments and likes, of course, if you want to see more crafts, or as I make this Wildflower Journal, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos. And I thank you, as always, for taking your time and spending it with me today.